Game time. Jane Cucci gets it. Annika kicks it out. Caden for 3. No good. Rebounded by Oscoda. Number 21 taking it down the court. McBain gonna play some tight D. 14. Over to 2. Gonna run some O. Back to 14. Nice steal by Reakt. Passes it. Is stolen by 22. Oscoda. Foul they're going to call on Ashlyn Hoydinga. That's going to be her first foul of the game right there. Oscoda ball out of bounds. Oscoda with it, coming down the court is number 14, Merdzinski. Over to 2, Roosh. Shot, no good. Back to Merdzinski. Back to Roosh. Over to Rudinsky. Tries to get it down low, stolen by Hoydinga. Over to Cucci. Stolen by the Owls. Kenyon to Taylor to Haley. Driving in. Kicking it across. They're moving the ball, trying to find some good shots. Nice steal by Caden Hinton. McBain in transition. Hoydinga over to Cucci. Pass down low. Annika up for 2, and that's good. Oscoda ball. Taylor gets it in. Mariana loses the ball, but it's going to stay Oscoda ball. Trying to get it in. McBain with some nice press defense. Pretty signature at this point. Going to get a foul on the Ramblers. Joining me now is partner in duty Grayson Guernsey. Grayson.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
That's pretty good.
How about you?
I'm struggling a little bit, but we're going to fight through it.
I mean, yeah, so far the score right now, home 2, away 0. So, I mean, it looks like a good defensive battle by what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, been a pretty slow game to start out. Just slow on offense is what it's been for most of it so far. Isla to Haley. Going to get a travel. McBain ball out of bounds. So McBain Oscoda, not too much of a common matchup, but I believe the last time McBain played Oscoda was in football a couple of years ago in the district semifinals for football.
Yes.
And McBain ended up winning, but it was a pretty good game. I remember it. I was a water boy. The quarterback, it's a 4th down, and he trips and falls. There was snow on the ground, but they said that Kagan Yacklin got the sack. It was pretty ironic and pretty iconic moment.
Yeah, 2019, 14-12. Yeah, but we're back to this game. I don't know when it was the last time the girls played Oscoda. Aren't they like they're like just a little bit of ways, aren't they? I saw when we were having our practice, I saw they were coming in with pillows and blankets.
Yeah,
so
they're a 2-hour drive.
Oh my goodness.
Probably a little longer with the snowfall. They're more East Michigan, over by the thumb, above the thumb actually, but we're going to get a timeout here by Oscoda. Score right now, 6-0, McBain up. We'll see you after the break. We are back now. Oscoda ball. They get it in tight D. They're going to get a travel as Isla Merdinsky fell down. McBain going to run inbounds right here. Going to try and get it in the post, right, Grayson?
Yeah, they're going to try to get it in the post. Most of the time how a lot of McBain's offenses work is that they just move around the horn, back and forth, occasionally put it right there, but most of the time they just move it back and forth, until they find a perfect shot to get it right there or on the post, and then they just let their post players go to work sometimes, and then just that's like standard in like McBain offense. I don't know why it's clearing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why it isn't clearing. It's not.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, thank you. We got it. Fixed it.
Shot is up by Oscoda. No good. McBain with the ball. Cucci going to run the point here. Oscoda in man-to-man. Hinton's going to let one fly. A little bit long. Reakt also a little bit long. Hoardinga drives in the lane. Foul. She going to shoot one as she made the layup. Another thing McBain does is, Grayson, they will they'll swing it around the horn like you said, and then sometimes they'll just find a shooter like in the corners or around here and here. Sometimes on top.
Yeah, that's one thing they'll do.
Hoardinga. Free throw is good.
McBain's girl doing their iconic full court press, causing pressure. And then I think that call is going to benefit McBain. No, it's not. It's going to benefit Oscoda.
I think they called a foul on Annika. Didn't move her feet. Just caught a little late. That happens a lot, but that's basketball. Hinton with the steal. Jane over to Maddie. Tries to get it down low to Annika. Pass just a little bit off. Not a reach. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, that's going to happen sometimes. I mean, miscommunication a little bit, but I mean, McBain's still doing their full court press, gives it down low. Trap fails, and they break through that pretty easily.
But Reakt is going to knock the ball away. One thing I'd like to say is, so Oscoda on that, they're doing a press break, obviously. They had one person here, one person there, and then they had a big right there. And what happened was one was just picking, and then the other one's going like that, and then the other one's that was picking just dropping, and they're trying to get passes right there. If not, this person just coming up, they're trying to get the ball, and that's what happened. And then they just go from there.
Yep.
So it's a pretty solid press break. I
Yes.
mean, lots of teams just run that exact same thing.
Because I mean,
concept.
there's once there's one effective way to break a press break, then every other school is going to use that.
Yep. McBain down low, working the post. Hoardinga's shot just off. Rebounded by Oscoda. Taylor over to Rush. Driving in the lane, shot up, foul.
Going to get a foul right there on Cucci.
So Haley Rush is going to shoot too. And I'm going to be honest, I do not know how to pronounce this last name.
Let me see that. What one?
Number 2.
Rushy. No, I don't even know.
I'm just saying Rush.
You know what I'm just realizing? If you look, I'm just realizing all the coaches for the girls team, well, the varsity team at least, they all got matching Air Forces.
Yeah, I see that too.
They're green. They're like green and yellow.
Right here, these guys.
Yeah.
We'll come back to it later, but I definitely agree. It's kind of weird. Do you think they planned that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, I originally think it was just Mr. O'Malley, and I don't know who the other coach's name is.
Lauren Quist, and then I think the one is Eddie Ridgway's dad, but I'm not 100% sure. They might have it. They don't have it listed, so. Or I think it's Matt LeGros.
Matt LeGros?
I think that's his name. So either is her dad or uncle or grandparent of some sort, a relative of some sort.
Yeah.
Oscoda ball. Cubic. Gets it out. Isla's shot is up. Fouled. Good. She's going to shoot 3 free throws.
She's going to get the shot right there. I mean, that flop looked like it might have hurt a little bit, but it is what it is. So she's going to be shooting 2, and I mean, oh my goodness, I haven't even looked at the score. Oscoda is just, they need to get some points on that board soon, to be honest with you.
Well, I think that's partially why she might have
flopped.
Drew the foul.
Yeah.
Because obviously a free throw, well, now they're at 5 anyway, but a free throw is basically free points if you can make it every time and consistently, you know? So she's 1 for 2 right now.
But
helping her team out.
But if not, McBain is kind of used to situations where they don't even allow their opponents past 2 points. Was it the JV or the varsity did that? The varsity did that against Houghton Lake, I'm pretty sure, on homecoming. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was rough. Reineck.
Tries giving the ball inwards. I mean, it didn't work, so now they're just kind of like passing it around the horn, trying to find, and they find an opening. No good, rebounded, goes up, and that's good.
Pointing good duo on that one. One misses it, the other one's getting the rebound.
I know, they're just, for girls, they're pretty tall and they're very athletic. So, I mean, that's number one.
Good
combination. If you're tall, like if you're a girl and you're over 6 foot, and you play basketball, you're probably going to dominate. Like example, Bizballs.
Yeah.
If you knew them, like also like the one thing I find crazy, even though this is kind of out of context, that how like last year they made it to the semifinals, and this year their team hasn't even won a game yet. Like their varsity team hasn't.
I think that just shows you how stacked that team was.
Like how much of an impact. I mean, when you have a girl that's like 6'4", almost as tall, like basically as tall as I am, she could literally put her elbow on your head, Tommy, and like it's just it's hard to replace that. But we're back to this game. Coochie shoots 3, no good.
Fighting for the rebound. Hoydinga ends up with it, and that's up for 2.
Hoydinga, I mean, like, of course, so you have the main duo as it is. They're back deep, but she's right here, one of the Hoydingas. Oh, shoot. How do I get rid of that? Clear. Okay. You got the main, one of them right there, and then you got the other one right there. They're just, again, a powerhouse duo for the JV team. I think one of them, I don't know which one specifically flexes on varsity. Pretty sure it's the one without the knee brace. Who is it? 24. Ashlyn Hoydinga. She flexes for the varsity sometimes. So as well as Coochie.
Oscoda ball. Yeah, a couple flex on varsity. That's always a good thing. Keep bodies fresh. To help make sure that no one's tired by the end of the fourth, especially with the tight defense that McBain, both varsity and GV plays. Jane gets a steal. Nice pass over to Maddie for 2.
Nice little points right there for the Ramblers. And again, they're going to their press break, or their full court press. And Oscoda breaks that.
Berdinsky over to Rush. Tries to get it out to Taylor. Stolen by McBain. Foul on Oscoda. It's going to be McBain ball with 11 seconds. So I think McBain's going to try and get one last shot here before the quarter.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Looks like the refs are discussing real quick, and then there we go.
So Jane's going to get it. 11 seconds. The clock is not running for some running. Hoydinga. Shot, no good. Reinek's shot is good.
So technically, it should be.
Yeah,
All right, that's going to be quarter.
They're just going to say quarter because so much time ran off the clock without it ticking.
Yep.
But that'll do for the first. Your score, McBain 19, Oscoda 2. So we will see you in the second quarter. But remember, Ellen J. Meat Market fuels the Rambler View crew.
Okay, we're back to the game.
Oscoda ball. Number 2, Rush loses the ball. It's going to be McBain ball. So Grayson, obviously playoffs coming up for both girls and boys.
Yes.
What do you think some of the key, big names for this year's playoffs are in both boys and girls?
Well, obviously for districts for boys, Everett. Everett's the main one. I mean, the other little ones is like Shelby and what other one is it? Shelby.
I think it's Harrison.
No, it's Harrison. Harrison and Houghton Lake. Obviously, so McBain's district is Lake City and McBain, Everett, Houghton Lake, and Harrison.
Yeah.
And so Everett's going to be a big name. And then in regionals, we got either Pine River or it's like, I forgot what other school it was. I haven't looked at it. But I think one of the biggest ones for the girls is districts is going to be like a regional final matchup between them and Everett. Because Everett right now, they're leading the Highland Conference. The girls have a chance. Apparently, by what I've seen, is that the girls have a shot to at least win it if Everett loses their next 2 games.
You're saying the districts?
If they win the conference. Like the girls aren't front. They're like 3rd in the conference right now. If Everett loses its next 2 games, they have a shot of winning it. Nice transition right there for the Ramblers. Points scored by, I think that was Tori. But what was that? Okay, yeah. So big name for districts for the girls team is Everett. I mean, state regional finals matchup right there. And if they get past, and I truly believe that if the girls are able to get past the hump that is Everett, they might make a Breslin run, in my opinion, because then there's not that much they can run into.
That we know of. Both you and me know more like the guys.
Yes.
Not trying to be mean or anything, but
yes. And the girls team at one point they were ranked #1 in the state.
Yeah. So they're definitely a good team too. When they're clicking on all cylinders and they're making shots, they're a good team.
They are a very good team.
But we're gonna come back to this game as the JV is gonna close out the season here. Is this the last game for the girls?
No, I think they might have one more after this. I'll take a quick look.
I know, but they're just going to finish out the season here, hoping to end with a couple wins. And it's always a good thing to finish your last game with a win.
Yes, it is always. It just leaves you going.
We saw last night the JV boys beat Traverse City St. Francis, and that was pretty good for them. They were very excited. And
so
happy.
after this game, they got one more against Houghton Lake. So yeah, you know, this is gonna be a hot take, but I think the Highland do you know what would be really cool in my opinion if they had a JV play tournament system for a conference. Like let's just say, like the Highland Conference JV tournament. Like give them to a little bit of something to play for towards the end of their season.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
No, it's not. In my opinion, I don't think it's a bad idea.
I think if you did a Saturday tournament type thing.
Oh yes.
With all the Highland Conference teams at a big gym somewhere, kind of like this, or.
Yeah. And then and then I imagine if there's not enough teams to make it even, then the number one team in the conference gets
a bye or something.
Gets a bye.
Yeah.
So I think that would be actually a really cool thing to see. You know, then there could at least then the JV feel like they're not just out there to play. They can actually win something.
I feel like it also kind of preps you for varsity as well as
yes.
You got playoffs. I mean, you don't play in playoffs on JV in any sport.
No.
So
unless if you get flexed, but
yeah.
I mean that's not everybody does.
And even if you do get flexed, you don't play sometimes.
Oh
so.
my gosh, I haven't looked again. I just keep on looking back at the score and it's 24-4. So right now McBain is up by at least 20 right now. So yeah, obviously.
Oscoda gonna get a couple subs in.
Yes, trying to get some new people in there to try to freshen everybody up, hopefully.
Pass is stolen. Fansett gets it. Over to Torrey for 2.
Press break by Ramblers. Pretty basic. I mean, you got how it goes. You got 1, 2, 3, and then right in the back, you usually got somebody sitting at half court, and then you got someone sitting back all the way back underneath the opposite block. So it's a kind of a basic one. Of course, right now they have them where. Oh wait.
They're gonna take the press off. Let Oscoda get up the court.
Good sportsman. I mean, that's just.
That's the right thing to do. I mean, you're up 20. You don't need to be pressing at that point.
They already did their job. So Oscoda's going to shoot. No good. Rebounded by Hoyninga.
Football pass to Reinick. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Owls.
Good. Yeah, good pass right there by Hoyninga. I don't know what one specifically, but just good pass right there. I mean, it got at least 20 yards down the court, so.
Tight defense. Rush. Nice pass. Oh, stolen. Gonna get a jump ball. It's going to be McBain ball. Gonna get a sub. Hinton's gonna come in for Coochie.
Get some substitutes out there for the Ramblers.
Torrey with the ball. Over to Reinick. Over to Torrey. To Hinton. To Torrey. They're just working the ball around the horn right now.
They're just trying to slow the clock. And I mean, never mind.
I think it was tipped.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was tipped. That was a double dribble right there. But no, McBain was just trying to run down the clock, which you should. You're up by 22 right now, so.
I think they're just trying to find better looks too than what they have been.
Yes.
I mean, some of the times they've just been forcing it in there, and it's worked. I mean, it's worked most of the time, but right now I think they're trying to look for the best look possible.
Yeah.
Rush to Merdinsky. Torrey with the ball. To Reinick for 3. Ooh, just off the back the rim. Torrey, nice rebound over to Hoyninga. Shot is up and good for 2.
You want to know something I'm excited for?
Let's hear it.
Because, the future of girls McBain basketball looks like. In my opinion, it looks as bright as it's ever been before. Since back when they made it in 2009, the state championship, that was when they had the Hamlets. And then it's really trying to been rebuilding since then. But there's a lot of potential going on through the program now. And I think, I don't know. It's just I see them being the girls teams being very successful like down in like for a couple years from now.
Well, they've been very dominant the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of these girls, one thing people probably don't know about is that a lot of them do track. And if you ever looked at the Highland Conference for track, they've won it for a billion years straight. Like, I don't even know.
Like they're basically like a running dynasty at this point.
In track, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of these girls do track, and I think that's what helps, and that's why Coach O'Malley does that press, is because he's actually the long distance coach in track a little bit too.
Gets stamina up.
But he knows that they can run, and so he basically pushes them to run so that they work hard, and it works. I mean, look at the score right now. That press was basically not letting Oscoda score, and that's been the story of the game so far.
Yeah. He has been like, also he's like Mr. O'Malley, like I don't know why he wasn't promoted to varsity like coach a long time ago, because has a very successful career in like if JV counted, he would be a Hall of Fame coach for JV in my opinion. I mean, he's gone 21-0 like
couple times.
Like I have like as many times as like I could count on my fingers, if not more. So like yeah.
Pass is stolen. Hoidinga to Hinton for 2. Oh, just off. Putback is good by Hoidinga though.
When you get a little bit too much zip on that ball and it starts spinning like a gyroscope, then it doesn't really go in that well.
Hey, fast course layups, those are my best friend. I always hit those.
Okay, all right, buddy.
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, I know you're being sarcastic. It's the same with me here too. So yeah,
it's okay.
It is okay. Substitutions for the Ramblers.
Oscoda's going to shoot one, I think. She made the shot.
So it's going to be an and one. 32-6 going in with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. I mean, oh my goodness.
Free throw is a little bit long. Back of the rim. Tori up the court. Has a lane. Kicks it out. Reakt for 3. Oh, just off. Oscoda with the ball.
Almost splashes it.
Merdzinski.
Goes up with a basket. Good rebounding by McBain. I mean, just dominant on the boards, not letting a single thing get let up.
Reakt. Defense it. No good. Rebounded by the Owls. Merdzinski with the ball. Minute left. Loses it. To get it back. Stolen by Tori. Oh, Euro. Oh, just in and out.
Tori with a good move.
Oscoda with it. Merdzinski once again, 35 seconds. Almost stolen. Swales. Gonna get a jump ball. It's gonna stay blue ball. 30 seconds left.
Oscoda hoping for a little something before they go into halftime, so that's what they're hoping for.
Yeah, they've been struggling with this press a little bit. I don't think they were expecting the pressure that they were going to get, and I think that's kind of thrown them off guard here tonight.
Definitely.
Rush. Loses the ball. Fancett with the steal. 20 seconds. Tori with the ball. Takes it in herself. Floater. That's good.
Good for 2. Tori.
Couple seconds. Rush pass stolen. Fancett. Couple seconds. Reakt throws the heave. Just a little bit sharp, but that's going to end the first half. McBain up by a big amount. And that's going to do for the first half. We will see you in the second half.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLainTransmission.com.
McBain Hardware has been serving the McBain community for over 60 years. They have an expansive collection of Milwaukee tools and products. As my brother likes to say, if they don't have it, then you probably don't need it. Come down to see Tyler, Ron, or Trevor at McBain Hardware on 118th North Roland Street, McBain, Michigan, for all your everyday hardware needs.
Hello, McBain community. I am Isabel Roosevelt, and I am joined by
Mrs. Rodenbaugh.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
So, we just wrapped up January. I'm very busy with the homecoming season. Would you
yes.
like to just let us know how all that went?
Yeah, it was wonderful. We had a great homecoming week. It was cut a little bit short.
Just a little.
Days. But really, overall, we had so much fun. And then Friday just went great. We had the parade. The weather cooperated for that. It wasn't too cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had our assembly, which was super fun. The game went really well. And then the dance was awesome. It was a super fun homecoming.
Yes, and we are now into February.
Yeah.
So, the NHS recently went on a trip.
Yeah.
How did that go?
So it went really well. It was kind of a surprise. Normally NHS goes to Chicago every other year, but this year NHS got to go to Detroit and take in another Broadway show, Clue, and it sounds like that was a hit.
It was really
fun.
funny.
Got to go to Topgolf, the Henry Ford Museum, and then end with a Pistons game. And despite the weather up here, travel was good, and it was just a really nice time. Nice, quick weekend getaway.
Yes. It was a lot packed in 2 days.
Yes.
So, and then what else do we have going on in February?
Yeah, so actually not a whole lot. This Thursday is a half a day. The elementary is having conferences, so we will dismiss at 11:35, and then Friday we are off. The teachers will come in for professional development, but students are off. And then Monday is President's Day.
Yep.
So we have a nice 4-day weekend, and then we jump right back into it. Really, then the only thing left in February is high school is going to have parent-teacher conferences along with middle school on Thursday the 20th.
Okay.
We kind of separated those out so that we could be down in the high school area. So high school teachers will be in the multipurpose room, and the middle school teachers will be in the auditorium.
All right.
And parents can come in. We have several games going that night, so we thought, well, there might be a lot of people here, and you can stop in and talk to teachers, and then go back over to the games. So, really, other than that, February's not too busy. So,
probably a good thing after the busyness that we just had.
Yes,
so.
For sure. We'll kind of slide into March.
Yes, ease our way in there.
Yes.
Oh, and then is there anything else that you'd just like to let students, staff, community know?
You know, we're really settled into a nice routine in the high school, and that's when I just want students to remember to hang in there with their grades, keep working. We're actually halfway through the third quarter already.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to start up the fourth quarter, so it matters a lot. And I know kind of the winter doldrums set in, but we got to keep on keeping on, because once we hit March, April, May, it goes so fast. And there's so many activities going on, but the focus has to be school and classes. So just hang in there and keep doing the work, and it'll come through. It'll be good.
Yes, it will. Oh. Seniors, don't let that senioritis kick in.
Right.
Oh, well, thank you so much for coming and having a quick chat with me.
Yeah.
It was nice having you. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome back.
Indeed. It's time to start the second half. McBain ball.
Immediately getting right into the action. Jane Cucci shoots that 3 ball. No good. Rebounded by Oscoda. I'll take it. Taking it down the court. It's going to be number 2. She's trying to find somebody to pass to. Almost got over. That's going to be over and back. Going to be McBain's ball. I mean, right there. Immediately, she had pressure right in her face. So, well, actually, you should be doing that. I'm just so used to doing the breakdown that I just forget that I have somebody right here sometimes. All right.
Yeah, she was right in her face, and it kind of just forced her to back up, and then just didn't see the line. And
Cucci gives it to Hinton. Over. Drives in. Kicks it out to Hinton. Cucci shoots 3. No good. Rebounded by Hoytinga over 2 people. And then there's going to be a foul push. That's going to be McBain.
Foul on Oscoda. McBain ball on the inbound. Whoa. Going to look to try and get it in here. Or is going to do a screen right here and then a 3 ball.
Gives it to Hoytinga.
Yep. What'd I say?
Yeah, exactly. Out of bounds on number 2.
See, I know the
Haley.
Play.
Same thing again. Gives it to Cucci. Hoytinga gets it. Dumps it down to Hoytinga. Hoytinga does a spin move, goes up with it. No good, gets her own rebound. No good, gets her own rebound again, but unable to haul it in. Number 21.
Ball stolen.
Cucci running down the court. Good defensive pressure by the Ramblers. I mean, not letting up even though they're up by like more than enough.
Well, they're going to play right in your face all night long and just defeat you mentally.
I mean, yeah, that's like the whole thing. Because like one thing that you mentioned it earlier that like a lot of girls on the basketball team do track and like let's say cross country. So they know that like they have enough stamina to
run the whole court all night long.
Hopefully have enough stamina to run the court all night long. So it's just they're able to keep constant pressure on their face. And one thing I've never really seen it like replicated at the boys level that much. But I don't know. That's just me.
I mean, everyone on our team plays football, so
yeah,
not cross country. So
rebounded by number 11 on the Owls. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Ramblers' ball.
We're not trying to say we're less conditioned, but
well,
it's also harder to do it in guys because it moves faster as well. That's the other thing. Like the ball.
We're gonna shift away from this conversation, and then we're gonna go right back to this game. Alrighty. Passes it in. Cucci gives it to Fancett. Back to Cucci. Cucci wide open. Oh shoot, my bad. That was really quick.
It's going to be an Oscoda ball, a foul, or a jump ball.
Number 3, and no, number 2. That's Haley. Good defense right there by Reinick.
There was a foul, though.
Yeah.
Just riding her hip a little bit too close and not moving her feet just quite not enough.
21. Kubik has the ball, trying to set up an offense. Good defense by McBain. Gives a backdoor to Haley. Haley drives in. And that's going to be a jump ball. Ramblers.
.5:15 to go in the third. McBain up a lot.
Reinick gets it wide open. Decides to shoot after thinking for a second, and she makes it.
She missed a couple threes earlier in the first half, but right there, I feel like every single three's gotten closer over time and over the course of the game. And right there, she hits her first one.
Owls get another rebound. Kicks it out, stolen by Cucci. Cucci takes it down the court. Does a jump shot. That's going to be in for 2.
Nice pump fake by Jane. completely got the defender, went flying, and then she had a wide open jumper.
Owls taking it down the court, stolen by number, I think that is number 3. Number 5, Hinton.
This is what we were talking about, the defensive ball pressure by McBain. They're in their face all night long, and they're going to steal the ball about 80 times.
Good offensive play by the Owls, and that's going to be number 11 is going to score. That was Lydia Kenyon. Gucci to Reakt. Reakt shoots for 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Back to back. What did I say? I said over the course of the game, she's gotten closer each time, and now she's at 2 back to back. So she's found her mark.
Stolen by Hoyninga, and that's going to be a
got a officials timeout.
I think somebody needed to get out to do something, I don't know. Inhaler. So, yep, it might have been
medical issue,
so it's smart.
That happens, and that's just life. I mean,
Tori taking it down the court. Gives it to Cucci. Cucci from way downtown shoots that and makes it.
That was Caitlin Clark range right there. That's a deep 3.
That was a very deep 3.
That was from the gray line. Just saying.
Fansett gets it, and that's going to be a foul on the Owls.
I'm going to get a couple subs actually.
Gucci getting subbed out for Reakt. Tori playing point. Gives it to Reakt. Reakt down to Fansett, and then that's going to be a charge.
Just a little bit too physical in the ref's opinion, and that's his choice, and he called the foul, so it's going to be Oscoda ball. We saw last night at the boys' game a kid from Traverse City dropped his shoulder. They called that foul.
Wasn't that our own team?
No, that was them.
Oh, good. Owls trying to set something up, gives it number 4. 14 up top. She tries to drive in. Just literally Tori just rips it right out of her hands. Tori taking it coast to coast. Goes up with a shot. That is good.
I mean, she said, I'm just going to take it myself, and so far she's done that quite a bit tonight. She's at 10 points, so she's doing pretty good.
14. Gives it to 22, stolen by Fansett. Gives it to Tori. To Reakt. Reakt drives in. Jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Hoyninga. Hoyninga up with a shot. In and out. Gets her own rebound. Goes up the shot. Good for 2.
Hey, third time's a charm, as they say, and that happened right there. Going to get a timeout by Oscoda. 2:06 to go in the third. We'll see you after the timeout break. But remember, L&J Meat Market fuels the Rainbow Review crew.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
But I believe it is Oscoda since they called the timeout. So you're down by quite a bit. At this point, trying to score as many points as you can if you're Oscoda. Try and close the gap best you can.
And at this point, if I'm a coach for the Ramblers, I'd probably say slow down on the scoring a little bit. I mean, I would, at this point, I'd just be like, if you're going to score, try your best to give it to the people that usually don't.
I would say that, as well as on defense, kind of take off the pressure a little bit.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're up by like,
You're up
I don't even
40.
know a lot, 41. So
There's no need.
there's actually no need. Out of bounds, McBain's ball. Miscommunication right there for the Ramblers. Torrey taking it down the court. Gives it to number 40. She shoots her shot. No good. That was Bovin. Good attempt right there by her. Reinick gets it. Gives it over to Hoiniga. Hoiniga out to Bovin. Bovin shoots her shot again. No good. Hoiniga gets the rebound, goes back up with it, and that's good for 2. Hey, good shot attempts right there by Bovins, though.
Yeah, they're trying to get her the ball and trying to let her score. I don't know if she's scored at all this season. And so, obviously, as the season's winding down, you want everyone to score on the team, and that's what they're trying to do here.
Yeah. The ball is just good defense by the Ramblers. That's going to be out of bounds, Ramblers ball. Owls doing some substitutions. Trying to get as many people as reps as they can. Because I don't know if this is the Owls' last game. This might be. But who knows?
Well, everyone makes playoffs in basketball, so
Yes.
you never know. Well, for the JV, actually.
Bovin gets it, shoots her shot. No good. Inbounded by number 21 on the Owls. She's doing it, going coast to coast with it. Turn on the Jets. Kubik gives it down to number 2. She goes over the shot, no good. Rebound by number 22, Taylor. Taylor goes up, no good. Owls just getting pressured. Stolen by, I think that is Fancet. She goes over the shot, no good. Rebounded by Hoiniga, and that's going to be a buzzer, technically a buzzer beater. And with that, that's the end of the third quarter. The score, 55 McBain, 10 Oscoda. And we'll see you after this quick break, brought to you by brought to you by L&J Meat Market and the meat that fuels the Rams Review crew.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, we have something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
We're back for some fourth quarter action. 8 minutes on the clock. I think there's going to be a running clock as McBain is up 40. So, wow, look at the scoreboard. 10, 10, 11, and 2.
What? Oh.
That's 3 people over double-digit scoring. That's a crazy stat.
And I'm pretty sure that there's some on the bench that even have more than 10.
Exactly. So
Owls pass it into number 14. Morenditz. It's stolen by number 2, Reinick. She's just going to go up with the shot. That's good. And I think, how many points does Reinick have? She got 12 now. At this point, it's just a battle to see who's going to be the leading scorer for McBain. Owls driving in, kicks it out to 14. Deep shot to number 21. She gets the ball, and that's going to be a charge going that way.
Nothing. No call. Just out of bounds.
Okay. The way the ref did it looked like he was doing like a, I don't know, like a Macho Man flex or something like that. Reinick goes up the shot. No good. Rebounded by number 2 on the Owls. She's going to be taking it on the court. Haley gives it to Melendez. Okay, yeah. Isel. Kubik with the ball. Trying to find an opening. Does a pass to Haley. Haley gets the ball again up top. Passes it back to Isla. Deep shot for the Ramblers. Good pass. Gives it to Hoiniga. Hoiniga goes up with it, and that's just more points for the Ramblers. 13.
For Annika.
For Annika, she has 13. Owls driving in.
It's good to see, though, a lot of spread out scoring. I mean, that shows that
unselfishness.
Well as you got a lot of weapons on this team that can score, so it shows a lot.
Does show a lot. But the only person that's yet to score out there for the Ramblers is number 22, Emma Vanderwater. Hoping that she can get some points tonight. And some points are finally scored by the Owls. Number 11. Liddy Kenyon. Ball is knocked away, is stolen by the Owls. Number 2, Haley drives in. Kind of a really hard pass to make. Adria Kubik was unable to haul that in. Tori's going to give it to, to give back, and then back to Tori. My goodness, I'm just not doing too good. I need to get some more sleep, ladies and gentlemen. Gives it to 22. She shoots her shot, no good.
I think it was tipped. So
I'm pretty sure it was tipped.
If it wasn't tipped, that might have been in.
That actually could have been in. Number 2 drives in. No good. Rebounded by number 11. Actually, no. I think it was Bovin that got the rebound, but it's going to be out of bounds.
Oscoda ball. Another sub for McBain. Looks like Bovin's going to come in for Vandewater.
And they're good that they're going to get a majority of their bench players out there for the Ramblers. I mean, it's always good to see them out there getting some reps because, I mean, hey, they are the next ones up, basically. 14 shoots her shot. That's going to be no good. We're almost rebounded by Bovin. Owls shoot their shot, no good. Rebounded by number 2 on the Ramblers. That's going to be Reineck. Tori taking it down the court. Immediate pressure before she even got to half court. And there's going to be a travel call on the Ramblers. It's going to be Owls ball. They have constant, yes, they do have running clock. I was just wondering if they did or not. Just so you know, it is senior for the varsity game. It is senior night. So, one thing I still find funny and just very coincidental is how many seniors are on the boys varsity team?
3.
And how many are on the girls team?
3.
That is like, what are the chances of that happening? Like, and number one, that class is very athletic, both on the girls and boys side. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like, they're one of the most athletic classes that I've ever seen come out of McBain, besides or something like that. So, yeah. And they just, I don't know what I was going to say. Unfortunately, not a lot of them play basketball that much anymore, so, yeah. Oh, the ball just went into the back room. Oh, that thing's going to be covered in dust.
Yeah. Oh.
I can just see that. I mean, hey, that room was like, oh my gosh, the ref. I don't even think
ref had to dust it off.
Had to dust off, like, yeah, it was right there.
Had to dust it off a little bit.
Oh my
nice
gosh.
job by him.
Here, how about the Owls just trying to drive it down the court? Almost stolen by Tori, but no, that back room. Oh, there were some nightmares back there. I just know if you have basketball shoes and you walk back there for maybe a second, you're gonna have to brush your thing off with a razor blade to be able to make them so they can stick again, or at least that they're grippy. Yeah. Tori taking it down. Back door. Up top, no good. Rebounded by the Owls. Actually, Reakt gets it. No, yeah. No, it's the Owls. Fast break. Reakt moving like a track star. Pump fake by the Owls. No good. I think that's a shooting foul. She's going to be shooting 2. I mean, a good sign for. There hasn't actually been that many like fouls in this game, to be honest. Like ones where it's like physical contact and stuff like that. So
it's been a pretty clean game, I would say.
Alrighty, lights, camera, action right there. She shoots her shot. No, it's not good.
Gonna get a sub for Oscoda?
Sub for I mean, hey, the Ramblers right now, if I was, well, no, it's not a close game, so, yeah, never mind. Second shot. Nothing but net. Tori taking it down the court. Again, the goal is to hopefully, she shoots her shot. Oh, no. 22, I think, like our coach said at that, she really didn't have her eye on the basket. She just kind of got the ball and just shot it up like.
Well, she's nervous. And
yeah, no, it's understandable.
She wants to hit it.
It's understandable.
I remember you when you tried to make your first basket. You just kind of threw it up there. You're like,
what?
The fastest hook shot I've ever seen in my life.
What? When was that? That was like this season?
Yes. It was the fastest hook shot I've ever seen in my life.
I forgot what even game that is. It's been so long. All right, Tori.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would have been shaking in his boots.
Gives to number 40. She has no opening. Gives it back to Tori. Tori shoots her shot. Oh, no. Tori shoots her shot. No, we both had. The one good thing this year is that, like, if I'm not going to lie, there's been a lot of bench warmer highlights for the varsity girls and boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got some highlights this year.
Yep.
And then even, like, shout out to, like, Bridget Roby. She's a part of the Rambler crew. Like, she's made like a couple of threes. Oh, Bovin tried turning around. Getting that shot no good. Owls get it. 30 seconds left in the game. I mean, one thing that you love that some coaches, and I've talked to several coaches like before, like Cadillac. I've talked to like some coaches from Manistee. One thing that they love seeing is that they love seeing bench warmers or people have. Okay, instead of bench warmers, I'll say people that don't get to play as much have their time to shine and like go out there and be like a singular point of a single like of something. Like it's electrifying, and then when there's a big crowd too, and then you get to hear that giant shockwave, it's just amazing.
And that is going to do it here for today's JV Girls game. Final score, McBain 59, Oscoda 17. We'll see you in the varsity. Thanks for watching.
Yep.
We'll see you later.